Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield.
Oh, he's gifted it to the... Can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Zakaria, and it's Sneijder. Now it's Torres. Messi, just skips past his man. And Torres! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Davids. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sneijder. Approaching the half-hour mark. That has been cleared. Oh, good spread. That has been cut short. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Some really good ball movement. Fernando Torres. That'll be a corner. There's the clearance. Decent hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he'll shoot here! Goal! Milan! Now, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Messi. Neymar. Can you latch on to this?
Has been indicated.
And he's managed to get free. Punched away. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gate.
Rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Neymar. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Messi. And here's Torres. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
That's got a rattle.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. Put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Haaland! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to...
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their third corner. It's a decent clearance. Madrid are looking to go forward now. The ball has bounced loose now. Can he put it away? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Substitution on the
making
field.
another change here.
Number 7.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Cantona.
Lam. Cantona.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball over the top. Mbappe is on his own.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's fabulous. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him.
It's Neymar! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was
Substitution
focused
in
and strong.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Iniesta with the short one. And he's there to clear it. Davids. Now it's Neymar. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Ødegaard can get it clear.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Mbappe, Costa Curta, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
It's Messi. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too.
So, Jim,
We're
how do you
about to
reflect
announce
on
today's
what we've
lottery
seen?
numbers.
It's just
Please
a
watch
bad
the
day in
screen
the
if
office,
you have a
Peter.
ticket.
They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. We have already started here. Torres! Pressing high and with purpose. Luis Suarez. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Lazio really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Lazio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
Gerrard. Lam. Suarez in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a sharp pass. Iniesta.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Luis Suarez, and he's picked out the run. That has been cut short. Fernando Torres. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zakaria. That's been cut out, well played. Gerrard. Lam. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can string out a defence. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Eto'o. Great hit! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Oh, beautifully displayed. Luis Suarez! He's got it all! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And Torres! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy.
And if you do have
and
a chance
which
today,
is
please
right
take some
on the
time out
edge.
to give your
At
support to our
half-time,
better
it's
stadium
1-1.
fund.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. We're already back up and running after half-time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi. Schneider did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is promising, and he's found a way. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
70,987.
Cruyff. That is good strength. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neto. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Eto. Gerrard. No joy this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Gerrard. Eto. And it's Messi. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Substitution for Lazio. Number 10, Schneider.
We have got changes
Number
here from both sides, in fact.
Suarez. Number 18,
That was good pressure, just hounded him off
Number
it.
21, Johan
That's been
Cruyff.
intercepted.
That was
Coming on
well
the
played.
field.
Well
Number
stopped.
20,
He's in a really good position
Number
out wide.
9, Eto. Number 32, Vieri. Number 8, Mateus. Substitution in progress.
And it's Messi. Threads one in. Lahm. Bergomi tries to clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Neymar has it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last still. Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Neymar with the short one. Keeper has taken decisive action. Schneider! Well, that is rather wayward.
Has been indicated.
Tomiyasu promptly onto that, and that is that. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that will be it. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most
Just a quick
likely outcome,
announcement, it
but
is
we've
now
had
time
a
for our
good
special
variety in this
lottery.
game,
Please grab
despite
the
it
tickets you were
being
given when you were walking
anticlimactic.
through the gates.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near capacity crowd are entitled to demand. And as you can see, we've already started here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And here's Rodrigo. Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids, well timed, excellent interception. And he was quick to react.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Lampard. Davids. And they're on him in a flash. Played back in. Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's heaved it away. Baresi. Now Costa Curta. Lampard. And he's managed. And a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Minutes till half-time. Lam. And it's Messi. Eto. And it's Forlan. Now Davids. And here's Eto. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hoeneß. That is a brilliant interception. Davids. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Forlan.
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Mosquera clears it away. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your
views on the first
cooperation.
half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Lam. Lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is promising. It's Eto! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Eto.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's headed upfield. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
substitution on the field. Number 20,
It's
Diego
the second
Forlan.
corner of the game.
Number 7, Frank Lampard. Number
Davids
10,
plays it short.
Messi. Coming on the field,
Barcelona are looking to
number
go
18,
forward now.
Erling Haaland. Number 11, Xavi. Number 9, Iniesta.
With good speed from back to front. Iniesta. India still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Rijkaard. Lahm. And it's Iniesta. And here's Eto'o. Look at the space, it's Eto'o! Yes, finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Has a look and has a go.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's a sharp pass. Lahm. India leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Can he put it away? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Xavi moves short. In with a header! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has 2. India could not have picked a better time to
4
snatch a
added minutes
2-goal
has been
lead.
indicated.
Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Messi spots it and intercepts. There will be 4 extra minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
And a quick reminder today to
Eto'o
please take
claiming the
all
man of the
without
match
bins
award,
located
and
by the
there is
entrance
very
gates.
little room
Thank
for
you
argument.
very much for your cooperation.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have
Hello,
too much
everyone,
riding on
and
it,
welcome
but
to Old
it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers.
Oh, it's come loose. The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rummenigge. And here's Eto'o. And that's a superb pass. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Looking for options for movement. Costa Curta. No goals as yet. Now Gilberto Silva. Son Heung-min. Palmer has a shot! Costa Curta. That's a good run down the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Iniesta. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is just off target. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Nesta. Davids. That's Eto'o. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Half-time getting close now. Iniesta. Eto'o. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a decent clearance. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. They're certainly not going to want to try, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Son Heung-min is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Son Heung-min. Messi. And smartly reclaimed. Calhanoglu, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that's a terrific header! It's in! First blood draw! no space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
India have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten
The
things out.
attendance for this
It's paid
match
off
was
here.
70,987.
It's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Well, they've got it again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Davids. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 lost. Luis Suarez sticks it away. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, well played. And here's Son Heung-min. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Iniesta.
India choosing to
Number
make
10,
the first change.
Messi. Number 14, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 6,
super find.
number 13, Schneider. Number
Quick to
18,
recover this.
Erling
And he goes
Haaland.
again. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Eto has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
They've played it short. Big header! And he hits the net. And they've got their lead back. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong link behind it. And he gave the keeper a little
Number
opportunity.
18, Erling Haaland.
And it didn't take him long. Just
Erling
sitting on the
Haaland.
bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
Erling
That's just
Haaland.
as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That's Eto. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, it's Eto! He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was...
And that is that. India are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
I'd like to
Davids
draw your
claiming
attention
the man
to
of
the
the match
screen
award,
right now for
and there is
information on
very
your
little
shuttle
room
bus
for
service.
argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
India definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack...
a sight this is. Another edition of this
Hello,
proud
everybody,
competition,
and welcome to
just
today's
seemingly
match.
bigger and better
Brazil
still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Hugo Lloris. His lightning-fast reactions and all-round shot-stopping ability make him a formidable obstacle for opposition strikers. And you know, always backing Peter in a one-on-one. He doesn't just stick to his penalty area, though. He dominates the entire defensive third, sweeping up behind his defence and getting them shifting forward once more.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best. He's got the shot away! Goal! France! And France are in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Ousmane Dembélé.
They have what they wanted, a first breakthrough.
Yeah, I think for them to get the nose in front away from home was brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rafinha, cross from Rafinha. Makaleli. Oh, easy pickings there.
Brazil clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Griezmann, and Payet so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Linton, Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Neymar. Mbappe. He could be in here. Look at this. Has a goal! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And yes, it's him again. France are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And he's searching through. Dembele is steaming forward. It's Dembele! And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success?
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium
in
Fund.
Control at half-time, 2-0. going for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's got the beating of his man. Chance! And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
A case now of complete control. And it's Belletti. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Makalele. Nkunku. Mbappe. Back into the middle. Carlos Augusto deals with that comfortably.
France are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their
The
favour.
attendance for this match was 71,649.
No, not quite. Defending, strong and determined. Chouameni, Bruno Guimaraes, and it's Neymar. Kondela, Nkunku, and he's being shifted off it. Mbappe, he's had it taken off him. Marquinhos, and it's Marquinhos. Carlos Augusto. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Oh, good ball. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel makes the interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dembele stood his ground strongly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. No way through there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Volunteers for each block,
Many thanks to
please
Jim,
report
and
to the
with that,
staff room
it is
immediately.
a very good night to you. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the
Hello,
world.
everybody,
We
and
have for
welcome
you
to
a
today's
clash of
match.
two teams with very similar
against
intentions.
Brazil.
A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle, and here we go. Quality ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Griezmann tries making a foray down the right. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply room in this setup is going to be from.
Got to be the Nielsen, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mode, I would say, and I'm sure he'll prove very productive.
And he's got so much pace, hasn't he? And all of those tricks.
The fact that he can play on both wings as well is a really important factor.
And it's Griezmann. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tchouaméni. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught napping. And again! Oh, France! There is the breakthrough! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So we have had the first significant moment. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's headed upfield. Not the most accurate pass. Platini, this is promising. Danilo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Minutes gone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. It's a good foot in there. He's going to be disappointed with that. Makaleli. Dembele. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. France looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Griezmann. He's shifting through the gears. He's had a hit! And the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And it's come back out to him. And the assist! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 44 minutes is number 9, Kylian
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lampard. Now it's Foden. He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Goal!
Smiles
After 10
broad
minutes
and beautiful. That is a
number
cracking
47.
hit.
That is simply
Phil
tremendous.
Foden.
I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And it's gone back to the keeper. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Great defending, strong and determined. Salah. Now it's Foden. Foden. And it's Lampard.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Shapes to shoot. That carried quite a threat. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage.
Foden! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Lampard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Got a shot away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Garnacho. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Van Dijk. To Martinez. Garnacho. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk. And they can counter here. He is through here. Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. And that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Mohamed Salah shapes to shoot!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's got a side of goal! Really well taken goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Number 21.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he'll shoot here.
2 added minutes has been
A
indicated.
collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so
Hello
why
everybody,
dither
and
from
quick
here when they
announcement
can
now. We would like
repeat
to
their
ask
first
you
half
all to
success
kindly
with
stay seated during
another
the
show of
match.
strength?
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time. Chance to finish! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception, well timed. That'll be a throw. And now the hit! So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's Lampard. Lampard who's steaming forward. Oh, that's neat. And a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to
The
deal with
attendance
that.
for this match was 70,987.
Alexander-Arnold.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's got away. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Rashford. That's cause for mild irritation. Time and again they are repelled. Into the last quarter of an hour. Works it forward. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. And he's managed to... There's the hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking for...
It's Son Heung-min! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Lampard, De Ligt does well to get it back. Strong running down that left flank. He's gone for goal! Smash and save, really good save that. He has found the way through. Lampard, and he hits the net. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Eriksson.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the
It's
field.
become a case of men against
Number
boys.
18,
And things are much
Casemiro.
healthier in their favour.
Number
Mind you,
5,
you would have thought that
Maguire.
when the last one went in.
Substitution in progress.
Oh,
There will
that
be
is
3
asking for
minutes at
trouble.
a time.
Keeper's ball.
And that is that. Perfect
And
result,
if you do have a chance
perfect
today,
outcome.
please take some time
A
out to
test
give yourself...
pass. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its
Hello,
own
everybody,
special
and welcome
script.
to today's
Moments
match.
like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Well, they could break here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, they could be caught out here. Menu. Ugarte. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in. Look at the space here. Now the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out.
He's got tall. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Van Dijk clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ugarte. And he cuts out the supply. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. fiddles it through. Has a goal! In for the pieces! There's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
His instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for following up. I think it's really sharp play. It was well read, and he's a little quicker than everybody else.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well, played right into his path. It's Son Heung-min! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Number 21.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a sharp pass. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he was quick to react. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Great ball, and he's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Lampard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Foden. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Lampard. Son Heung-min. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence
Please take this
somehow,
opportunity
but
to
don't
pay a
hold
visit
me
to our official store where memorabilia from
I have
today's
to say
match
it's a
are
game
now
that has
available.
very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Here we go again. Short changes him with that pass. Alexander-Arnold, he's got away. Oh, great hit! And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Tomiyasu. Nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Gerrard. Now it's Foden. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah!
given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near-capacity crowd are entitled to demand. We have already started here. Makalele. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to break at pace. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle.
Van Basten has another go! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Phillips at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's full! And the ball's come loose here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Eto. Rodri. Mbappe. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Forlan.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now would see them lose it.
And here's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Lam. It's Makalele. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta! Oh, he has leveled that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And here's Van Basten. This is promising. Costa Corta. Oh, shooting chance! Messi. Makalele. Messi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Good read, needed to be. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi looking to run onto it. Van Basten!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Van Basten. And we hit half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about
We
the
are
bush,
glad to
Peter.
inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates.
Questions
I'm sure they will
gotta
make
be
fine
asked,
souvenirs.
and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 20,
And the action
Diego
is back
Forlan.
underway.
Coming on the field.
India
Number
can really
11,
do with some bigger
Shadi.
names standing up
Number
here. At times they
18,
didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lam tries making a foray down the right. He's cut it out. India come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Irwin kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Hullet. Irwin.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Was 60,810.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Short changes him with that pass. He's in plenty of space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rijkaard. And here's Xavi. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Back in once more. He gets big! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Iniesta.
Both sides then taking
Coming
this
on
chance to
replace him
turn to their
is
benches.
Number 13, Schneider.
Substitutions taking place.
Makaleli. The ball's gone astray. 75 minutes played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's in a good position here. It's on! He's got it all! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
India grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
That goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological...
Great chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Kawasaki Frontal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Makaleli. Coming on the field
changes here
is
from both sides, in
number
fact.
26,
India get themselves into the
Substitution in
lead.
progress.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Nicely weighted ball.
Kawasaki Frontal need to give it everything they
There will
have.
be 3
Kitchen
minutes
sink
at a
included.
time.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. India have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Please join me
Haaland
in wishing
taking
all
in
the
the
best for
accolades,
members
having
of
been
our
named
fan
man of
club
the match,
celebrating their
and
wedding
deservedly
anniversary
so.
today.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Without a doubt, it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
Stadio
eagerly
Giuseppe
awaited contest.
Meazza.
A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Just joining us, we are already on the way. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Buffon is there to take. Oh, this looks sharp. That's really well manoeuvred. Great ball if he can get there.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move.
He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the counter is on. Now it's Eto. Eto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Eto. He could be in here. He gets big. In he goes again. Goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Rummenigge. Oh, Terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the finish!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lahm. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Makaleli. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Xavi. Lahm. Xavi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Gilberto Silva added from the goal kick. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
India head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He is slightly undercooked, that one.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Luis Suarez. Still just the single goal between the sides. Now it's Eto'o. Lahm. Rijkaard makes the interception.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Cruyff. Look at him put it away! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it's certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Gullit.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7,
That has
Neymar.
certainly made things interesting.
Coming on the field.
Yeah, it's a very good
Number
contest
12,
with two very good sides and with such great individual
Number
talent on
32,
show. It could go either way.
Number 10,
He's got four.
substitution in progress.
Delivery, but no joy.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
It's a sharp pass. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Iniesta. He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he was quick to react. Kimmich. And it's Cruyff.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's Van Basten! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Defending, strong and determined. That was good alertness. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, this is a great position. He's beaten the line. There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that is as far as it goes. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Just a
India
quick
can
request
always
today for
take
everybody
more
to
positives
please
from a
kindly
result like
remove
this.
any cars
Yes,
parked
there
on
is
the
some
road
tidying
outside
up
the
to do,
stadium.
but some real promise too.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. A bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. As you can see, we've already started here. Gullit looking to run onto it. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He's only too happy to take that back. Gilberto Silva, Costa Curta. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Nakamura. And he's had a hit! It's in! There is the breakthrough! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
India have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's let fly. Forlan. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Messi finds himself offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Mbappe. Nakamura, a player who needs no introduction. 30 minutes gone. Nakamura. Kaká. And that is doing no harm at all.
India just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
It. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't...
He's gone for goal! Chips it through. He's in, surely! Pullet plays it in. India do have a chance to counter here. And here's Mbappe. Pullet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nakamura. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway. India carrying a 1-goal lead. Lam. And now the breakaway. And it's Eto'o. And here's Forlan. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nakamura might just make this. Muscular approach does pay off here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
No way through. Just coming up to the hour
The
mark.
attendance for this match was 60,332.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kaká. It's played into space. Now it's Forlan. He's got away. Forlan! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Messi.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
India are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 25. Nakamura. Coming on the
Played
field.
it short.
Number 18. Erling Haaland. Number
And
9.
the keeper beats it away.
Iniesta. Number 11. Xavi. Substitution in
India
progress.
surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ball is over the line. That is a brilliant interception. India still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And we come to you now with a quick
how do you
request for
reflect on
support
what we've
for
seen?
our charity
Yeah,
fund,
clean
Chance
sheets
in
and
Football.
hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everyone,
Without a
and
doubt, it is
welcome
the
to
week's
Allianz
most
Arena.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge. Pretty much what the near-capacity crowd looks for the finish. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looking tiny in possession here. Big chance! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chouameni. Nuno Mendes. Played towards the other side. Oh, well played, well played. India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Gilberto Silva.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
And a header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And the ball's gone astray. Mbappe! Ah, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And he's there to clear it. India are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. It's a sharp pass. There's no flag. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Nakamura, a player who needs no introduction. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Mbappe. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Makalele getting this one clear. India are looking to go forward now. Now it's Forlan, now it's Eto'o. He has found the way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That was good alertness. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It'll be a throw-in. Gilberto Silva. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when
I'm
they can
afraid to tell
repeat
you
their
that
first
we're
half
expecting
success with
traffic to be heavy
another
after
show
the
of
final
strength?
whistle today.
India go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way. And it's Messi. Drogba. It's Drogba! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Gilberto Silva, Makaleli, Nakamura. Forlan has found the net here, of course. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Forlan. And it's Eto'o. Schneider. Now it's Eto'o. Fiddles it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne. And it's Nakamura. Now it's Forlan. Oh, it's come loose.
The attendance for this match was
Drogba.
62,005.
Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Chouameni. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Nakamura. Number 13, Schneider. Number 20, Diego Forlan.
India perhaps
Coming on the
wondering what
field,
the best time is for
number
their
11,
next substitution.
Xavi. Number 9, Iniesta. Number 18,
He is just
Erling
caressing the
Haaland.
ball.
Substitution in progress.
Cleared away. Time and again they are repelled.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Makaleli. Has a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nesta cuts out the pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And they can counter here. Pedri. And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day program.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. The action has already started. It's a throw-in.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Nakamura. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. India with the corner. They're first. Nakamura goes short. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Triol getting this one clear. And it's Luis Suarez. And he welcomes it in. Look at face to face. And the finish!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Forlan. Nakamura just eases him off the ball. India are behind here despite their domination of possession. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Nakamura. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's a superb pass. Fallen! This is their second corner of the game. Busquets with the clearance. They get a throw in. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
India have their third corner. And Dijk can get it clear. That's a throw. It's really well cleared. Nakamura. Tries a shot! Yamal looking to add to his goal. Lam. Oh, this looks sharp. Makaleli. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's straight offside.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Jordi Alba. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Lam carries the ball down the right. Oh, shooting chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard tries to clear. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment.
Attention to the
It's
screen.
still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Loose ball now, and oh, he's been caught on it here! And the header! Oh, split-second reaction!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Deep through. And through to the goalkeeper. Well, chasing the game, trailing by 1. And he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position
for this match
to do
was
that collectively.
70,987.
Nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Baresi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Knocks it back. Throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Yamal. Number 22, Kakao.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Platini. Coming on the field.
Lahm.
Number 20, David Villa.
Here's Haaland.
Number 26, Neymar.
Lahm.
Number 10,
Lahm
Baggio.
stood his ground strongly.
Substitutions taking place.
India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, he's on to this. David Villa! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid are sitting pretty. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
That's headed upfield. David Villa. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Cancelo. Oh, red, nice interception. Davids. Now it's Haaland. That's been cut out, well
2
played.
added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard cuts it out. 2 minutes to be added on. And that will be it. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
A quick reminder today
reflections
that
then, Jim?
smoking is
Well,
only
there was a
allowed in
distinct
areas
lack
shown
of
on this map.
clarity
Thank
or
you for your
commitment
cooperation.
in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.